Hi, this is Lian, Global Media Networks with the Business Roundup for the day. We see that a foreign fund yesterday picked up a 221 million rupees worth of H&B non-voting shares from locals, boosting a net foreign inflow which is nearing a 24 billion rupees year to date. Now, and then Renuka Agri-Foods PLC successfully commissioned the Tetra Pak machine on the 9th of July 2012. The company will commence commercial exports around August 2012. Now, its first export will be under the Grace brand as the manufacturing and packaging agreement with Grace Kennedy Limited. The company will focus on developing own brand apart from shipments to Grace. We see that groundbreaking Lanka has downgraded the Bimput Lanka Investments PLC from BB to BB negative after a related sugar mill was expropriated by the state last year. Hydro storage rose 30.4 gigawatt hours to 319.1 gigawatt hours after strong showers on the 9th of July that brought inflows mostly into small ponds in the Kalani River complex. According to Sri Lanka's state-run Ceylon Electricity Board, data totaled hydro storage slipped to 288.7 gigawatt hours. That is millions of units on Sunday after slipping below the 300 gigawatt hour mark earlier in this week amid an exceptional dry spell and failed monsoon. We also see that 29% of Palm Garden Hotels PLC held by Riverina Hotels PLC was acquired by LOLC Leisure Limited yesterday. Now, 2,088,240 shares were purchased at 167 rupees each, resulting in a total consideration of 348,736,080 rupees. Now, LOLC Leisure Limited is the ultimate holding company of Palm Garden Hotels. Looking at more business news, we see that Sri Lanka's listed Ceylon Bank has decided to raise 1 billion rupees via debenture issue while keeping an option to increase it up to 2 billion rupees in the event of an oversubscription. Now, this would be done through a private placement. Accordingly, the bank in a stock market filing said that it will issue 10 million unsecured subordinated redeemable debentures of the par value of 100 rupees each. The bank will issue another 10 million shares in the event of an oversubscription. The bank has already submitted its application to the SEC seeking approval for the said private placement. Then we see that Sri Lanka's Ceylon Cold Stores PLC has restarted exporting its Elephant Ginger Beer brand to India, following a redesign of the product to suit the Indian regulatory requirements. The company in a media release issued announced that it has redesigned the beverages label to meet India's new green dot vegetarian symbol governing food and drinks entering its market. The Ceylon Cold Stores PLC, a firm coming under the John Keel's Group, expects Indian exports to increase 100% over the next few months. The company also says that EGB, which is being the first formulated by Elephant House in 1896, is made using natural ginger extracts. According to the release, the beverage maker only uses ginger from sustainable agricultural sourcing initiative implemented with the participation of 250 growers. Now, Ceylon Cold Stores is engaged in exporting its products to 26 other international markets, which includes the USA and Europe. And lastly, we see that Sri Lanka has decided to keep its key policy rates unchanged in its latest policy review meeting held yesterday. Accordingly, the Central Bank of Sri Lanka announced that it will maintain the repurchase rate at 7.75% and the reverse repurchase rate at 9.75%. With that, I round up the news for today. Thank you very much for listening and see you again tomorrow.